Bucket list cruises. We all have them, Islanders. It is exciting when you book one of your bucket list cruises. You know that you're going to get to go on the cruise, and it's even more exciting when you pay off your bucket list cruise. But how exciting is it when you're 3 days away from leaving on one of your bucket list cruises? That's what Amanda and I are doing this week. We can't wait to share those details with you on the show today. We're also going to share details from Carnival Cruise Line. They have a bucket list cruise, a 30-day cruise about to set sail in just a couple of months. But there's one issue at one of the ports of call that is highly sought after by those cruising on the bucket list cruise. Carnival shares we're not going to have any shore excursions. Do not count on us to provide that opportunity, a safe opportunity for you. We'll share that as well. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Monday to all you Islanders. We hope that you had a great weekend and your Monday is off to a great start. We are on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. It's fitting that we do so. We gained an hour of sunlight over the weekend. Spring forward. I know for some of us it punched us in the face. Losing that hour is rough. It is tough. But I hope the trade-off of the extra hour of sunlight is worth it. I'm one if I had to vote. If I had to vote here and now, extra hour of sleep or extra hour of sunlight, ding, 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 sign me up for the sunlight. I'm getting outside. I'm working in the flower beds. The yard needs mowed. The fish need caught. That's my vote. Amanda, she's voting on that extra hour of sleep. She's already let me know she's going to be dragging from here to November when we fall back. Islanders, what's your choice? Do you enjoy that extra hour of sunlight, or do you need that extra hour of sleep? Let us know in the comment section below. We're talking bucket list cruises today. One of our bucket list cruises is coming up. We're so excited. In just 72 hours, it's hard to believe, in 3 days, Amanda and I are leaving here. Our boys are going with us. We're headed to Galveston, Texas to sail on board the Carnival Jubilee. And you're probably thinking, what? That's your bucket list cruise? Have you not already done that cruise? Were you not on the inaugural of that cruise? Yes, 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 and yes. Those are the answers. But this is a bucket list cruise for me. Bucket list cruises mean different things to different people. I would venture to say for the majority of people, a bucket list cruise is for some sort of special experience. Maybe it is an inaugural sailing. Maybe it is a one-way long cruise. Maybe it is a special itinerary, special location that you've always wanted to visit, and you do so by cruising. That's usually what we think of when we think of bucket list cruises. But this, for me, is completely different. This is a bucket list cruise. Even though I've been to these ports of call over 20 times each, I've been on the Jubilee twice already. I'm excited about this trip because my twin brother, Daniel, who has been on this show a few times, is cruising with us. His wife and his son cruising with us. My sister as well, her husband, my niece, is cruising with us. It's the first time ever that my brother, my sister, and I have been out of the state of Arkansas together, much less went on a vacation together. It's going to be a bucket list cruise for that reason. If you've been around a long time, you know family is everything to me. Bringing you transparent and accurate news. That's a close second, right? Family's everything to me. We're excited to go on this cruise, to embark on this journey. My brother has cruised several times before, but never been on an XL class ship. My sister and her family have never cruised before. You can imagine the wealth of information that I want to pass to them, but I'm trying to keep it on the down low. I'm trying to let them be surprised. It's always tough, right? You walk the tightrope saying, what all should I share? Versus just let them figure out and watch their reactions as we go. This is a bucket list cruise for me, but we're taking you with us. You know that. My brother, my sister, their families are not the only guests on the trip. You are coming with us. Be sure that you're subscribed to this channel. Ring the bell to receive notifications. We will send out all kinds of updates. Amanda will be doing our shorts. We will go live as well. And I have a special question for you on preference of content. We're going to try some different things on this cruise. We're waiting for some equipment actually to come in to help us with that. You guys know that when I cruise, I go live quite a bit. I love to show you around the ship. I love to walk around where you can see what does the ship look like at 2 o'clock on a sea day. How busy is it? What venues are open? And so forth. So I will go live. But I want to ask this question. When you're watching cruise content, would you rather Amanda and I go live and create those live moments where you are there with us? Or would you rather us record something vlog style where it's just we're recording, we chop it up, we edit it, and we show you our experience of a day? Let's say embarkation day. Maybe we go live, but we also record some content, and then a week later, 10 days later, we share maybe a 10-minute video of here's what our embarkation day looked like. Here's what we did. So let us know in the comment section below. Do you enjoy the live videos and you just want me to bring it to you as it is, unfiltered and as it is? Or would you enjoy kind of a vlog style where maybe we go live a little bit less, but we create that content, we chop it up, we put it together, and we show you what each day is like? Let us know your vote in the comment section below. And while you're down there, we all have bucket list trips and cruises that we want to go on, and I want to know what yours is. What is your bucket list or a couple of bucket list trips? Do you have them booked? What are you waiting on? Maybe it's for kids to leave the house. Maybe it's an expensive trip and you're saving up. But what is your bucket list trip and how are you going to get there? Let us know in the comment section below. We're going to share this news with you as well from Carnival Cruise Line. This truly is a bucket list trip for a lot of people. The Carnival Luminosa has been in Australia the last several months for the Australian season, but she's about to make her way to Alaska because the Alaskan season is about to open up. We're excited about that. So many of you islanders have cruises booked to Alaska. We've been a part of that. We so enjoy helping you plan your cruise. It's an exciting time. The Luminosa is going to set sail on a 30-day, one-way from Australia to Seattle. 30 days, a 30-day cruise. That is a bucket list cruise. We do have a couple of islanders on this cruise as well, and they're excited because the ship and the Carnival Luminosa will visit several ports of call in Japan. It's a different itinerary. In Guam, for the first time ever, Carnival Cruise Line will make a port call in Guam. Carnival is overly communicating, I will say that. I get these emails because we have clients on these trips. They're overly communicating what's going to happen, what to expect, and the most recent communication with passengers on board this 30-day cruise said, hey, when you get to Guam, we need to let you know that the port is it's a couple of miles away from the city. We're going to shuttle you there back and forth. If you have mobility issues, it's going to be tough. We're going to need you to be able to walk a little bit on your own. We're going to need you to be able to climb up steps and down steps on your own. If you need to bring a scooter or something, it's got to be small. There will be some mobility challenges, and this is coming on, you've probably seen the news of the mobility and scooter news that Carnival Cruise Line said, we don't want you leaving your scooters in the hallway anymore. If we can help it, we want your scooter to go inside your cabin. Of course, Carnival does a great job accommodating passengers who have those scooters. They have cabins. You book ahead of time, book someone with, like Amanda and I, will help you get into a handicap accessible cabin. You can pull your scooter right in there. But there will be some limitations. And one thing that Carnival Cruise Line shared that I thought was interesting, they said, this is our first time visiting Guam, and we're not going to have any excursions offered on behalf of Carnival Cruise Line. You're not going to be able to log on to carnival.com and look at excursions for Guam. We're not going to have them when you get on board either. You're welcome to visit Guam. We're going to be there for several hours, a full day, but we're not going to suggest any excursions for you. There's no protection. You know how it goes. If you book your excursion through your cruise line, they guarantee you, we will not leave you. And some people book their excursions through the cruise line, every single stop, every single cruise, because they have anxiety. They want that protection. While some people, they book independently. They go independently. And a lot of times there's nothing wrong with that, although there's a little risk, of course, that if something happens, you may not make it back on time. This is the first time, though, that I can recall, that I can remember Carnival Cruise Line saying, we're not offering any excursions here. And it kind of has me puzzled. Why aren't you offering excursions? I understand. It's your first time to Guam. Passengers want to see Guam. It's probably their first time to Guam as well. But why not offer any excursions? Do you not have the field team to work with tour operators there? Could you send a field team in advance to find a handful, 5, 10, 15 excursions for people to do while they're there? I know that will cost you money, Carnival Cruise Line, Islanders, do you think that it's part of Carnival's responsibility to work on these things? Yes, they're difficult. Yes, they're challenging. Yes, logistics are involved. But is that not what Carnival Cruise Line should provide? Or at least some options that passengers can do whenever they get to Guam. There are many who book these excursions, but there are also many who look at these excursions to see what there is to do at a particular location, and then they go find their own independent excursion based on what's kind of offered, what beach a lot of people go to, what snorkeling event, a snorkeling site people go to. So it's interesting. Carnival says, we're not going to provide any of these to you. If you were a passenger on this ship, would you be upset about this news from Carnival Cruise Line? And let me ask you this. Whenever you go plan your cruise, do you usually look at the excursions that Carnival Cruise Line offers to at least get ideas of what you want to do? Do you go ahead and book with your cruise line? Or do you go independently? Let us know kind of how you manage and how you do your trip in the comment section below. It's going to be fun to follow this 30-day cruise. We wish that we were on board April the 1st, the entire month of April, really. 30 days. Some people, they say, sign me up for it. If work would let me off, if I was at the right place in life, I would do it. Some people say 30 days, that's too long. I like being at home. I like my restaurants at home. I like my friends at home. I could not do 30 days. Amanda and I would be up for it, and I want to ask you, would you be up for 30 days cruising from Australia to Seattle? Let us know in the comment section below. Islanders, that is the cruise news for today. We hope you enjoyed the show. If so, you can help us out by doing a couple things. Number one, give us that thumbs up. Let us know that you enjoyed the show. If you're cruising from Galveston soon, or you're in any groups, Facebook groups cruising from Galveston, remember that we have partnered with the Port of Galveston there in Galveston Wharfs. They've given us a $20 off promo code by using Island Time 2024, all one word. You will receive $20 off your parking. Share that with someone. We know a lot of Islanders who cruise out of Galveston. We can't wait to see your comments in the comment section below. We'll see you on our Facebook page, and of course tomorrow right here on Island Time.